Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. This is your girl Bombshell K, and today we will be discussing 4 ways to achieve your dreams. A lot of times people get discouraged when pursuing a new dream, career. They have certain goals that they want to meet, and they tend to fall off. I have been a victim of this. I've had times where I've followed through to the end, and I've had times where I've just given up, gotten discouraged, and all that. But because I have done both, I know what it takes to get to that finish line that everyone so desires. And I just want to share a couple tips. Of course, I'm not perfect. A lot of things are still growing. A lot of things are still in baby stages. A lot of projects that I'm working on are still in baby stages. But because I know um, that there is light at the end of the tunnel, because I've seen that light before, that's what propels me to keep going. So, without further ado, number one, set daily goals. This is very important. You want to be intentional about what you are doing. So let's say you have a 50-pound weight loss goal. All right. You will map out what it is going to take you to get there. And each day you want to have a set of goals towards that main goal. So when I say set daily goals, write down a few things that will help you on your weight loss journey, like eat vegetables for lunch, you know, a salad, or drink a smoothie for breakfast, have some fish for dinner without carbs, for example, rice or whatever. Those are goals. Those are 3 goals that you set for yourself, 3 meal goals. Okay, you could say exercise for 30 minutes could be another goal for that day. Whether it be walking, jogging, lifting weights, but for 30 minutes, you know you're going to work out for that day. A little goes a long way, okay? Another goal for that day on your weight loss journey could be drink 8 glasses of water. That's a goal that many people don't realize because, you know, let's be honest, a lot of us like things that has some sort of sweetness or taste to it. So a lot of people will drink 2 and don't get to the third, don't get to the fourth, you know. So those would be daily goals towards your weight loss goal. If you have a goal of learning to drive, okay, you can set a goal saying sign up for driving lessons, go to the DMV and get my permit, things like that. So, in order to achieve certain dreams, you must set daily goals. They don't have to be a lot. You could have 3 goals on your list, 2 goals on your list, but once you reach those goals, you will feel so much more accomplished. All right? Number 2 is starve your distractions. Now, I I used to be the biggest procrastinator. I'm just being honest. I'd have somewhere to go and I'm sitting down watching TV, doing this, doing that, doing that. And I had to realize, listen, if I'm about to do something, I have to starve my distractions. If I'm going out, maybe not turn the TV on, maybe not pull up Instagram, maybe not pull up YouTube because it's going to delay my process. If I have a deadline to meet, I jump up and I attack it, whatever that deadline is. Now, the smartphones that are being made nowadays have features where you can turn off certain apps for a certain amount of hours. So you get no Instagram notifications, no YouTube notifications, no Snapchat, whatever it is that distracts you, turn it off, okay? Because in reaching your goal, you must not have anything that's hindering you. And if you do, find a way to eliminate it. Okay. Number 3, be consistent. This is a big one because, as I was saying earlier, a lot of times we do get discouraged. We get weary, we grow tired of getting up every day and maybe not seeing the results that we want. But I ran a jewelry business for about 5 years. The first 3 years, I did not make a sale because when I started selling jewelry, I knew nothing about vendors. I knew nothing about ads, paying influencers. And I'm talking back in the time where influencers were just heating up, like they were just getting hot, you know? I'm talking back in 2000, say 13, 14. Back then, you didn't have a lot of influencers. You had some key ones that you would send some, like some influencers here on YouTube where you go send some items and they would review it for free as long as you're giving them items and whatever. But before I tapped into all of that, I would get up consistently every day and I would post on Instagram and I got no result. I was on Facebook first. I was under Gems Jewelry on Facebook first and I got no results over there. When Instagram came in, I took my business to Instagram and I was posting, but I got no results. And then, when you get up at 3 in the morning, that meditation hour, where you get up, your best ideas flow to you at 3 a.m. in the morning. I've heard a lot of people say this. It's true. It works. It worked for me. And I said to myself, there are some successful jewelry businesses on Instagram that you follow. What are they doing that you're not doing? I started taking better quality photos. My likes were going up and all of that. But it wasn't until I found a key way to get some of that following that I made a sale. Now, that will be another topic for another day. I don't want to go too deep into that. But I looked at the bigger people, saw what they were doing, and figured out how can I do it in a way that fits my business, and come to find out I didn't even have to really do what they were doing. Maybe they were doing what I was doing that got me the sales and I don't know. But when I really looked into it and it came to me at 3 in that morning, I started it and I started getting sales within a week. Because the followers started flowing, I started getting sales. After I relocated, I kind of redirected my focus from jewelry to another item that I was testing out, which was hair. And, I started doing that, although I love jewelry and but keeping up with jewelry trends was just not, but that's another story. The key is I was consistent for 3 years. I posted religiously every week and did not get a sale. I would get inquiries and likes and comments, but I did not get a sale. And I never gave up until I found the formula to start getting sales. That's what consistency will do for you. Fourth and final is believe in your dream. The fourth and final step is believe in your dream. It all happens when you believe. You cannot embark on a journey and have self-doubt. And if you have self-doubt at first, find a reason or a way to not doubt yourself, because that is going to hold you back. If you believe that you can move from the kitchen to the laundry room, You have to believe that you can get up and walk to that laundry room. When we decide to do something, it's an intention, it's a decision. In most cases, it's a desire. And if you don't believe in that, it will never happen. You know that R. Kelly song, I've been singing it from the other day. I Believe I Can Fly. And when you listen to the words of that song, very, 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 very inspirational. Mark you, I have never really listened to R. Kelly in all my life. But for some reason, that song came into my spirit one day. And I took a listen. And I have been inspired ever since. Believe in yourself. Had I not believed in my jewelry company years ago, and believe that I had a space on Instagram and I had something to offer to the jewelry community, I would have given up after the first year of not getting a sale. I would have probably given up after 6 months, but I believed in my things. You know, I believed in the stuff that I made because, as I said, I started out with no vendors. So I was making jewelry, like those beaded bracelets and stuff. And then I started seeing what was trending: stainless steel, bangles, earrings, rings, you name it. I started to see what was trending. I don't know if you guys remember those jewelry that it starts around your wrist. It's like a bracelet, and then it has an attachment that goes into a ring. Those were trending at one point. I remember when body chains were trending. You know, I did the research and I started sourcing my items. I started finding my vendors, and I started posting and I started making sales. I remember when watch sets were a thing, when you used to wear the watch with the bangle. You would never see anyone with a watch without a bangle or a stack of bangles, and or bracelets if you call it that. But I believed so much in my sets, I charged exactly what I thought they were worth, and people paid for it. People paid. That's the power of believing in your item. Whether you have millions of followers, you have 10,000 or 5,000 followers, 500. I started making sales long before I hit 10K on that jewelry page. I started hitting sales before I even hit 4K. And a lot of people think that you have to have these big followings to get sales, but again, that's for another video. The power of believing is what's going to get you where you need to be, and is what's going to make you successful. Believe in your product. Love your product enough to start believing in it. Love yourself enough to start believing in you. If you say, I can make $5,000 in 1 week, look yourself in the mirror and say, I can make $5,000 in 1 week. I believe I can, and then start putting that plan in place. Believing is everything, okay? And those are my 4 ways in how you can achieve your dreams. Thank you guys for watching, and please give this video a thumbs up if you agree. If you have any additional ways how you achieved your dream, put it in the comment below. Have a good day.